Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Isa.
So good to see you all. Okay, Shelly,
Hi,
can you get up
sir.
and sit in front of the computer, please? Just laying down there. Okay, thank you. All right.
My turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna now, right? All right. So hello, children. Last time we have. Oh wait, I need to plug in my uh, computer to the outlet. Hold on for a second, okay? Hold on. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Anyway, so last time we have talked about, oh no, I mean last year, we have talked about the story of the universe, right? Um, if you remember the story of the universe, give me a thumbs up. Hmm? Do you remember that? Yeah, how the earth came to be? Okay, so there was a video uploaded on YouTube about that story, and it was a very beautiful story. Okay, so we always feel the heat of the sun, right? Every day we can feel it, but we haven't talked much about the sun yet. So today we're gonna do we're gonna learn more about the sun. Okay? So in the great story of the universe, you remember that the earth is so tiny compared to the sun. Do you remember that? Hmm? Yep. If you do remember that the earth is really, really tiny compared to the size of the sun, give me a thumbs up. You do remember that. All right. Now, let me share my screen. There you go. Okay. Oops, not this one. This one. Okay. Now, if you remember in the great story of the universe, I've shown you this chart, right? And then, can you see the chart? Can everybody see the chart on their screens? If you can, give me a thumbs up. Yeah? Shelly can see the chart. How about the others? Can you see the chart on your screen? Others can't? Only Shelly can see? Okay, Dawkins can see it. All right, so I think, yeah, you all can see it. Okay, so let's get back to the chart. Now, I have shown you this chart, right? And here we can see the size of the Earth compared to the size of the sun. Look at this tiny thing here. Do you see my arrow? Wait, I can annotate. Draw. Okay. I want to make a circle. You see that? That tiny speck there is the Earth. Yeah, really tiny. It's amazing. And if we look at this, and if we, hello, I don't see anybody anymore. Okay, you guys are still there? All right. So now the Earth is so tiny, right? And we have learned from this chart that the size of the Earth is only 1/1,000,000th of the size of the sun. We have been talking about fractions, right? And the Earth is only 1/1,000,000th of the size of the sun. So if you remember this material in our classroom, this one here is the unit, right? You remember that? That's the unit. And this one is the 1,000,000 cube. Wow. So this would be how small the Earth is, and this would be how big the sun is. Yeah, the sun looks small, but it's actually 1,000,000 times larger than the Earth. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, the sun is 1,000,000 times larger than the Earth. Just like this 1,000,000 cube compared to this 1 unit cube. We have this material in the classroom, the wooden hierarchical material. It's amazing, right? Okay, now let's continue. How do I get back to Zoom? Okay. So now I will pause my share. Okay, I think I am doing correctly. And I have another chart to show you. Look here, children. I couldn't make myself the spotlight for everyone. Okay, there. So, the sun is so huge, and we know that the sun is actually a star. Can everybody say star? Everybody say star.
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 Yeah, do you know that the sun is a star? Yeah, the sun is actually a star. And just like other stars, the sun is very, very hot. Yep. Yeah, the stars look cool at night, but they're actually very, very hot. And if something is very, very hot, of course, it has all its burning gases. And these burning gases send out radiation, okay? Radiation is a kind of energy. We're gonna talk more about it, okay? So it sends out radiation in all different directions. You see the radiation here? It goes here and here and here, everywhere around it. There's radiation. Everybody, can you say radiation?
Radiation.
So tonight or tomorrow, why don't you do a Google search about radiation? Okay? You can also go to YouTube. You can use keywords like radiation for children. Okay, or something like radiation made easy, something like that. So that you can find videos that are made for children. So you can understand more about radiation. Okay? And then, so it sends out its radiation in all different directions. And do you know that the Earth also receives just a little of this radiation from the sun? Yeah. We feel like it's very hot, during daytime, especially in the summer. But the radiation that we get from the sun is actually just a little bit compared to the intensity of the radiation from the sun, because we are not that close to the sun. We're just you know uh, our distance from the sun is just right. Okay, it won't be too hot for us, or it won't be too cold for us, just enough for us to survive. Yep. So aren't you thankful na we're getting just the right amount of radiation from the sun? Yeah. And so human beings can live on earth, in animals, in plants, because we're just getting the right amount of heat or energy or radiation from the sun. Okay? So that's it, children, about the sun. Okay, so now I'm gonna unmute you all. You can mute yourselves. And tonight we're just gonna have a quick presentation. I don't want I don't want to give too many presentations because I want this to sink in first. Okay? Because if I give too many presentations about the sun and the earth, all these information will be too much for you. We're gonna have a second part, and we're gonna talk about the two movements of the earth, and we're gonna have a Kaden. Can you sit up, Kaden? Yeah, remember? Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna do two movements of the earth around the sun. Maybe you have questions or you want to make a comment about it. I'll give you just maybe 7 minutes for that. Okay? So who would like to go first? You can make a comment or a question. And it doesn't have to be me who will answer.
The earth is so tiny than the sun. Yeah, the earth is so tiny than the sun.
Mga bata, one by one rata. Wait. Okay. Raise your hand. Click. Where is that? Okay. On your screens, click raise hand, or you can just do like this so I can recognize it. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Trisha. And Theo.
The earth is so tiny than the sun. Yeah. The earth is so tiny than the sun.
But if we look at the sun, it looks small, right? It's like just as big as our head.
Yes.
Bigger than our head. Actually very huge.
Even if we go to space, it will be big.
Yeah, it's 1 million times.
Yeah, if you go to the sun too, it will go maybe hot. Yeah, if you go in the sun, you will get burned.
Okay, thank you, Theo and Trisha. Okay, Dawkins, go ahead. Okay, unmute yourself.
just like what Theo and Trisha said, the sun is really big,
No.
but the thing that makes it burns, I think, is gas.
Yeah, the burning gases.
And even if you're not that close, you would already melt.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, even yeah, we're gonna talk more about that. I actually have presentations on that, some charts to show you. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Dawkins? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I saw Abigail raising her hand. Go ahead, Abigail. Where are you? Oh, she's gone. Okay, I don't see her anymore. Okay. Kaden, go ahead, Kaden. Oops, sorry, I have to mute myself. Kaden, you can unmute yourself. You're raising your hand.
I was not raising my hand.
Yeah, what is it? Any
I
question?
was not raising my hand.
Oh, you were not. Oh, sorry. Look, I think you clicked it.
Okay.
You clicked the raise hand icon.
I didn't-
Okay, I'm gonna mute you now. Thank you, Kaden. Okay, Shelly, raising your hand. Where's Shelly? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The Earth is like a dot when you draw it.
Yeah, tiny dot, right? It's just a speck. So if you make like,
But the only reason why to us the sun is small is because we're like literally far away from each other.
yeah.
Yet soon the sun will explode and we will probably die.
Soon, yeah, I hope it will not. Okay, but yeah, that's a
And
real.
probably in a million years.
Yeah, we'll never know. That's right.
In a million.
Yeah, but it's a really good observation. So if like we have to make 1 million dots, the Earth would only be just one dot. Wow. Okay, thank you, Shelly. Who else? Abigail, were you raising?
I'm gonna mute.
Were you raising your hand a while ago, Abigail? You want to say something? No, nothing. Want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
Just like Theo and Trisha said, the sun is bigger than the earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
That's all.
That's all. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so that's it, children. Now, I'm gonna give you a 5-minute break, maybe just 5 minutes, and then we'll get back for the two movements of the Earth around the sun. Okay, children, it's 6:55. At 7 o'clock, we're gonna come back. Okay, take a break now. I will have you all unmuted, so if you want to chat with your classmates, then you can do so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did anybody else see Clyde raising his hand?
Abi.
Man. Muted.
Abi. I'll see money.
Am I the only one that saw Clyde raising both of his hands? Oh yeah,
Clyde, do you want to say something, Clyde?
And now
Yeah?
I think he left.
Sorry, everyone. Okay. I'm going to mute you all first. I want to hear from Clyde. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Clyde, go ahead. Unmute yourself and tell us your comment or your question.
Hi. What Trisha said and Theo, the sun are big. Even the sun has gas, even as fire.
Yeah, that's right.
You know the sun is so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you go on the sun, you get burned.
Mm-mm. That's
Your
right.
skin will turn into black.
Yeah. We're gonna turn into ashes. Okay.
Ay, sino ito?
Okay, that's it, Clyde. All right, thank you. All right, everybody, break time now. Go ahead and take a break.
I'm gonna go drink water. See ya, guys.
Oh my God.
Hey. Wake up. Come on, please. Ay, nag-break out.
Recording lang. Hi, say ma'am. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my vlog. Welcome to my vlog.
Welcome to his vlog. Ready? Hey. Duha to ini kay ho wala ini darling as two sisters are both pretty every as darlings my party was
Quiet, like too quiet. I said
Bilangin mo ako.
okay, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. Darling, what say in corner? He doesn't. He does twice said a close friend. She reason
Okay, hi children. All right, so break time is over. Now let's continue. All right, so now, do you know that the earth is constantly moving? Yep, the earth is constantly moving. It does not stay in one place. No, it does not. So the earth is constantly moving, and I have here a ball, okay, of string, and let's pretend that this ball is the earth, okay? And then me, I'm gonna be the sun. So I hope you can see me. I'll try to stand up, and I hope. Can you all see me, children? Yeah? Can all see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Okay, so I am the sun, and then this is the earth. So look, watch what I'm gonna do. Nope. Oh, let me turn this. You see that? Yeah. So the earth is constantly moving around the sun. Just like this ball of yarn, it's constantly moving around me. If I am the sun, then the earth is constantly moving around me. Okay, so this kind of movement of the earth around the sun is called revolution. Okay, revolution. Can everybody unmute themselves and say revolution?
revolution.
Revolution.
So Isaiah, don't get hit. Isaiah, do not get hit, okay?
Revolution.
Do not get hit by that ball.
Everybody stay on the ball. Where you from?
Revolution.
Revolution.
Don't get hit by the ball. Isaiah, don't get hit by the ball.
There is a force that attracts the earth towards the sun. Okay? There's this force of attraction. Do you remember when we did force of attraction? Like the magnets? So there is this force of attraction that attracts the earth towards the sun. And this force allows the Earth to stay on its path. Do you know that the Earth follows a path around the sun? Yeah, the Earth has a path. When I say path, what I mean is dayan. Okay? Dayan. Can everybody say path?
Path.
Path. P-A-T-H.
Did you get hit by the ball?
So, the Earth follows a certain path around the sun, and the Earth does not fly into the outer space. It does not. And the Earth also does not bump into the sun. Yeah, it just stays on its path and keeps going and going and going around the sun. It does not fly away into the outer space. Isn't that amazing? Yeah? You think so? Give me a thumbs up if you think that's an amazing thing. Yeah, it is amazing. I really think it's amazing. Otherwise, we'll all be flying into the outer space without this force of attraction of the Earth towards the sun. And then if we bump into the sun, we're gonna get all burned up. No more human beings, no more Earth, no more planet. Yeah, okay. So now you know that already about revolution. There is another kind of movement of the Earth around the sun. Second kind of movement. Okay, look at this one. You see this green ball here? Let's pretend that this green ball is the Earth. Okay, and then this stick here is called the imaginary axis of the Earth. Okay, so when the Earth revolves around the sun, it goes like this. It keeps doing like this. It does not revolve around the sun just like that. No, but it keeps turning and turning and turning in a counterclockwise direction. Okay? When I say counterclockwise, down pabali. It goes, ang clock padiriman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the Earth goes this way. Pabalik sida. Amo? So that's the movement. The Earth keeps moving like that as it revolves around the sun. And this kind of movement of the Earth on its axis, this is the axis, is called rotation. Rotation. Unmute yourselves, everyone, and say rotation.
Rotation. Yay, rotation. What if the planets
So the Earth rotates on its axis. Can everybody say axis?
What if though?
Okay, now then everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. I want to see everybody standing up. Stand up, everyone. Okay, stand up. Okay, I can see Karen standing up. How about the others? Clyde, stand up. Haiku. Who else? You guys are all just sitting down. Stand up, please. Okay, now, can you turn around just like the Earth rotating on its axis? Okay, so you have to turn around counterclockwise. Are you ready? At the count of 3, everybody turn around. That's making you feel good. So that's what the Earth does as it rotates. Okay, now try to have somebody if you are with someone in your house, ask that person to stand next to you, and then, so if this person is next to you, you revolve around this, that person will be the sun, and then you revolve around the sun, and as you revolve around the sun, you are also rotating. Okay, so let's pretend that I have a person right next to me, and then and then I'm gonna revolve and rotate around that person. Look. Can you do that? Oh, I'm feeling dizzy. Okay, can you do that? Ask someone to stand in front of you. Okay, and revolve and rotate. Rotate as you revolve. Libot sa daan person. Mulibot ka around the person. Dili. Okay. Stand still, Anay. Let's see. Andon, isa ka person. Ang sun, stay dira ang sun. Stay dira ang sun. Ang earth ra ang mag-revolve tapos mag-rotate. Okay. Ready? Go. Okay. Zia, rotate, Zia. Okay. You're just revolving. You're not rotating. You have to rotate as you revolve. Dapat duha ka movement. Nag-rotate ka while nag-revolve. Naglaong ka o naglaong. So if this is my sun, dapat naglaong ka, naglibot ka around zaon, no? Zaon. Amo zaon. Okay, you got it? All right. Okay. Unmute yourselves. You got it?
Revolution.
Ocean.
Revolution.
Ocean.
And
Revolution.
children.
Revolve. Revolve.
Okay, so if you have questions or you want to make a comment, it's your time now. You can raise your hand like this or click raise hand if you want to. Okay, I can see Kael raising his hand. Kael, go ahead.
Why is the sun yellow and orange and red?
Yeah, let me find that out. Maybe you can find out too. Maybe because if something is hot, it's usually red and yellowish and orangish. But
Maybe it's because of the fire, because fire and the sun have the same color.
yeah, I think there's a kind of gas that is, involved, and maybe that gas is kind of reddish or orangish or yellowish in color. Maybe, yeah, we can find.
Okay.
That's a very good question, Kyle. Why don't you
Okay.
research about
Okay.
that
No more questions. No more
with
questions.
your classmates? Okay, that's a very good question. Who else? Okay,
Hold on.
Abigail, go ahead, Abigail.
Why does it feel dizzy when we turn around?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know exactly the scientific reason. But yeah, maybe we're not used to, going around. That's a good question. Maybe
Makes
other,
me dizzy.
other people have, do you have an answer for that? If you have an answer, why don't you help Abigail? You find out, Abigail. That's a really good question. Yeah. There must be something where, like, our body is not balanced anymore when we keep turning around. Maybe that's why. I don't know exactly. It's a good observation. Okay, why don't you research about that, Abby?
Che.
Okay. Okay. Kaden, are you raising your hand? You are? Okay, go ahead, Kaden.
Is it the Earth, Earth a circle or a sphere or is flat?
The Earth is a sphere, Kaden. Yeah, and it's not flat. Before, people thought the Earth is flat, but yeah, it has changed when more and more scientists discovered, and you might want to find out how, you know, people started to think that the Earth is not flat and that the Earth is round. Yeah, that's a really, I think it's a very interesting topic for you to learn more, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you find out.
Thank you, Miss I.
Yeah, find out when did people start to think it has something to do with navigation. I think like in the when people started traveling from one like really far from one country place to another, and then they think that if the earth is flat, then we should be able to see, for example, we should be able to see the United States from here, right? But how come we can't see other countries from here, right?
You said that.
So you do a research. It's really good for you to know more, and you might want to share with your classmates. Okay, good question, Annie. Okay, anyone else? Trisha, Theo, go ahead.
How can the Earth cannot be dizzy?
Yeah, right?
Step.
Yeah.
Step.
How can
Let's say you're
not be dizzy when the earth
even how can we be dizzy that how can we know that the Earth is spinning but it's not?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, the earth is actually rotating and we cannot feel it. But
Why is the Earth rotating but we're not like circling around too and bumping?
yeah, that's right. That's a really good question. And if you look at the sky, the clouds are moving, right? So you know there's movement.
It moves slow.
Is it the
slow.
clouds moving or us or the earth moving?
I don't know. I can't make sure.
You find out, Trisha. Yeah, I like this presentation. You get to wonder about so many things. It sparks your imagination, right?
Okay.
Okay, anyone else? Was an observation or a question? Comment?
I like it. I like it. Ambito bola
Okay, you're raising your hand. Go ahead.
What if the Earth stopped?
If the Earth stopped rotating and revolving,
Yes.
yeah. What do you think? Yeah. What? It's always hot here in this side of the Earth of the year and no rain. Like
What I think, if the Earth stopped moving, we would just, like, I don't know.
yeah,
Just where you just go. I think we'd become flat pancakes. That's what I'm just saying. If the Earth stopped moving.
yeah, could be. That's a really good question. Yeah, it's really good to think about it. Yeah, what if the Earth stops moving? Then those places that are experiencing winter will just have winter all throughout the year. They will not experience summer. As here, for example, now it's rainy season. It will be rainy all throughout the year. No dry season. There will be a lot of flooding. Right? Thank you, Shelly. Okay.
But what if we die?
Oh, sorry, Shelly. I muted you. Okay, go ahead.
But what if we all die when the earth stops?
Yeah, we can possibly die. Yeah, that is. Thank you, Shelly. Okay, anyone else wants to make a question, ask a question, or state their observation or your comment? No one else? Okay, Glidey, you're raising your hand. Go ahead, Glide.
Miss Liza,
Yes. Yeah, what's
the
your question?
sun, you mean the earth has blue in green?
Say it again, Glide.
You mean the planet Earth? The colors of the Earth is green, even blue.
Yeah, it's blue and bluish and greenish. Why do you think so? Why do you think the color of the earth is? Why is it that the earth is color blue and green? What do you think?
Because the green is the the green is the land, even the blue is the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the earth is made up of land and water, right? Yeah.
Even the clouds are white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good observation, Clyde. Okay, anything else, Clyde? Want to say?
Even the clouds are white.
Mm.
Even Liza, if I was an astronaut, I will go in the moon.
Yeah. One day, if you'll be an astronaut, yeah, of course you can
Yes,
go to the moon.
land in the moon. Even I can show aliens on the outer space.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I think it's really an amazing experience. Okay, Clyde, thank you so much. Okay, Dawkins, go ahead.
Just like what Clyde said, I think why the Earth is blue, right? When you take a photo from outer space,
Mm-hmm.
the blue it looks like light blue, but when you're like just on a plane, it's just dark blue. So I think it's because of the sunlight. It
Mm-hmm.
reflects the blue water and the reflection goes to the sky. I guess that's why it's blue.
That's a really good, yeah. Yeah, that could possibly be the answer too. Why don't you, Juan Dawkins, make a thorough research on that and then you share it to your classmates and find out what exactly is the reason why the earth looks blue from outer space, okay? Right? Yeah, share to your classmates. Okay. Thank you, Dawkins. Yeah, I like the what you said about reflection. Yeah, I think I read something about that too, but I'm not sure. Okay. Thank you, Dawkins. Okay. Anyone else who wants to? Okay, Kia. Where's Kia? I saw her raising her hand. Okay. Go ahead, Kia.
Like you said that the earth was blue and green, the green was grass.
Yeah. Tell somebody, tell the people in the house to just use one cell phone or one computer, not two, because it makes a really loud echo. Okay. Just one computer or just one cell phone. Okay. What is it?
The earth was blue and green, like you said. The green was grass and the water was blue. Blue.
Do you think it's only grass or there's more?
Yeah, because it's green.
Yeah, grass is green. Could also be the trees, right? The plants. Yeah. Okay. So let me ask before we end, maybe some of you here have done some research from our presentations last week. I think there were many people. I've said, why don't you do a research on that, blah blah blah. Maybe you would like to share what you have found out so far.
And I like the sun because actually the sun was hot when there was cold. Always there's a sun when snowing.
Yeah, if the sun shines every day. I'm gonna tell you more about this Kia, okay? When we get to solstice and equinox, you will understand more, okay? About why there's autumn, why there's winter in other places, why like here in the Philippines we only have sunny and rainy, dry and wet
That
season,
was a good explanation.
and then yeah, and why all sides of the earth can experience the sunlight. Okay, so I will
And
we'll talk more about geography.
and I still remember that Miss Liana told us the story about Earth,
Hmm.
the dinosaur, the
Yeah,
water.
coming of life. That's right. Yeah, that's a beautiful story. Okay, children. So I think
Miss Isa.
yes, Kia.
Actually, where is Miss Liana today?
Yeah, she went back to the United States. Okay.
Is he is still our teacher?
No more. Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Okay, Kia. That's it. Thank you. All right, children. So that's it for tonight. And is there anyone here who did some research the following or the past days and might want to share
Miss Liza.
what they have found out? Yes, Clyde, did you do some research, Clyde?
Huh?
Yeah, did you do some research
What research?
about certain topics? Doon may ito mga question last time, and then I said, why don't you do a research about it? And you can share with your classmates. Kuya? Kuya?
I don't know, Miss Liza. My nanay is online class with Baby Dane.
Baby Dane, yeah. Babies. Okay, thank you, Clyde. All right, do you have a question or something before we end? Nothing? Okay. Okay, children. Bye-bye. And yeah, I won't end this so that